Another beautiful morning in Goalie Utopia here at Hockey Shop Source for Sports. I'm surrounded by gear, but where the hell is Cam? Oh my God. I guess we're talking about the Bauer protection. Welcome back to the Hockey Shop Source for Sports. I'm down here in Goalie Utopia with Cam Matwiv, and we are having a little fun trying on the new Bauer protective line. Well, we're going to try on the knee pads. We'll leave the jocks for show and tell. Nobody wants to see us putting on our underwear, Cam, you in particular. So why don't we start with the knee pads? We had the new skate line. We talked about that recently, where you switched from, a distinct vapor and ultrasonic, distinct supreme, vapor, ultrasonic, hyperlight, no more sort of in some of the protective categories. We've seen Bauer move towards one steady line. Pro, Elite, GSX. In the knee pads, we have all three levels. In the jock, it's just Pro and Elite. We'll start with the knee pads, and why not start with the best, the highest end, the top of the line, the Pro, and some of the changes, Cam. I've got it on. Certainly, I noticed that under the knee, a lot more wrap, a lot more cushioning. It locks in and just a lot more sort of comfort there.
So I wouldn't say like almost a bit of a redesign, almost a bit of a refinement all at the same time. Some great features that they have worked on. So the spring knee pads have always been very, very successful for us. I would say right up there with the Warrior knee pads in terms of top sellers on our knee pad wall. These guys really kind of set out just like, okay, well, what really worked with the spring knee pad? The level of protection.
Time out.
Hold on. Okay.
As much as I enjoy watching you wearing this, we have these things called microphones.
Oh, yeah.
So that people can actually hear you.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're allowed to continue. I'll just hold on to this.
So, quick recap here. Supreme knee pad worked out well. How do we make it better? Common complaint, impact on the knee. So as you were dropping down, the Supreme knee pad had a little bit of pour on where the actual knee landing surface was. It could get a little bit hard, especially when it was cold, which ice rink is cold. That impact was a little bit hard.
And
Protection level's great.
Yeah, I did. I mean, that's the thing. Like, we got to be careful here. Like, Pour-On is a material that absorbs impact. And certainly as you have it on and your body heats up, it does soften up. I will say that I found over the years at times, because it was a smaller piece of Pour-On versus being distributed across, certainly early in an ice session before it had softened up, sometimes you could feel it in certain areas of the knee rather than being distributed throughout the knee like this new layer of protection is.
Yes. So, much softer inside comfort foam. So they've reduced down the knee pad a little bit. They've gotten rid of the anchor strap at the bottom, but because they've extended out this knee portion so much, you don't need it.
It does remind me of the Warrior knee pad in that area. Like, there's quite a bit of material down here, but that's one of the reasons it fits and stays so well.
Correct. So I've had a chance to skate with these on the ice already. And actually, some keen guys caught up and picked up that they saw it when we initially did our Hyperlight review and posted it. Ironically enough, I made a mistake, and for those that are paying attention and did call out, I was wearing them backwards. That was my bad.
I love it.
So those that did call it out, you got me.
Hold on. Let me go find a pair of pads for you to wear, Cam.
Oh, I know.
You just keep talking. We just keep talking there. We're going to have a Hollywood moment here.
Oh, boy. Well, beyond redemption, pro knee pad, great feel, good fit. Definitely worth a check out here.
This is how Cam skates now.
Oh,
well, they're actually both left-handed, so
yeah. I don't know.
Take that one away. See, I do it right. This is you. You're like that guy in all the movies that gets it wrong.
Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Get the Warrior pad out of the Bauer review. Jeez.
That was actually a mistake. My brain, we talked. Never mind. Keep going.
Okay, so Elite knee pad. This bad boy continues off of the very popular 1X knee pad as well. Got a few guys, quite a few pros wearing this knee pad as well. One of the cool features that we found out with this, because that CurveX, it is a little bit thermal moldable. You can take and actually put these in our skate oven and almost mold them around the knee just a little bit more so they're not having as much as that flare.
Now, the difference there on the Elite is the CurveX is only in this middle compartment?
Whereas here we have the hard CurveX cap that's already molded around but you're also featuring the upper thigh portion as well. Pour
and again, just a little more like this, like you said, you could mold it around the knee more, but this one, like you take a look at the inside of the knee, like I am not taking one off there that I can feel. So again, as we move down price points, you get to lower price points, it costs less, you get a little less of the fancy material.
Correct. So a little bit more rudimentary. However, it's still a great option for knee pads. And like I said, quite a few pros wear this knee pad as well. It's been more than enough from them. So definitely worth a call out. One more quick note before you go anywhere. These tabs up here, specifically for Bauer, has their own garter belt, which is just a one-strap system. They'll also hold up your socks as well. Definitely worth checking out because I do recommend, regardless of any knee pad and any brand, socks over top of the knee pad. That helps to constrict them just a little bit more around the knee, stops them from sliding, helps them slip easier inside the knee cradle, and will also stop Velcro from chewing apart the knee cradle of your pad.
Okay, I'll give you the Velcro chewing apart, and certainly there's reasons, and we've talked about them before, to wear socks over top of your knee pads, but I gotta say, I gotta feel like the way this is locked in, you're certainly not necessary. This thing isn't gonna move whether you strap it in at the top or not. Really just like the fit here, and what I like about the Bauer line in general, whether it's the Pro or the Elite, is even at the Pro, not bulky. Like in that sliding scale where we see guys like, like the full, big, beefy Pro knee pad, this one sits just underneath that. It's not the biggest one on the market. Still full wrap, full protection, but mobility is not going to be an issue in this knee pad.
Correct.
GSX, lowest price point, probably a little more for youth, although, again, there are some goalies that prefer to have barely anything on their leg.
So this is as tapered as it gets, and you know what? At the end of the day, something is better than nothing. That said, they've actually made some strides and refined this knee pad because it used to be the same design for, close to 20, 22, 23 years of the same style of knee pad.
Come on, how old are you?
It's old.
You know what, on him in 23 years of the same knee pad as if he'd remember 23 years ago.
I can.
Keep going.
It was called the Bauer Reactor at the time.
23 years. How old are you?
How old am I? We'll let our viewers guess. So, this knee pad, what has changed is they've added a hinge design, so it's creating more of that pivot point, especially when you do drop down to that butterfly. Less restriction, better mobility with it. Again, not the most protective knee pad that we sell, but something is definitely better than nothing. I mean, I wouldn't go out and start taking bombs in this for sure. However, if you're looking for more of a slim trim down, you're not as concerned about getting hit in the knees, this is a great option for you.
Okay, let's switch to the neck guards. I'm tired of making jokes about how you're actually a lot younger than 20. Like, you can't, come on, 23 years. What are you, like, you can't even be 30.
Let our viewers find out.
Maybe us old timers. Okay.
Moving things along to the neck guard.
Okay.
Okay. Bauer, quick redesign of their neck guard line. So we have the Pro and the Elite. The Elite, they're uncertified neck guard, lower style collar, not B&Q certified. Again, someone looking for lower trim down neckline, doesn't have to be concerned with the B&Q neck guard. So any minor hockey kid, again, you would have to wear a player turtleneck or anything like that. Brings us to the Pro neck guard, pour-on featured in the actual padding density in the collar itself. Very flexible this year. They've segmented it more than they have in the past to, again, aid in that flexibility. Nice, soft upper collar. Something a little bit different from them, even softer than they have in years past.
That's probably for you. That's probably just as comfortable as that Saturday night turtleneck you're always wearing.
Saturday night turtleneck? Well, we can go to your super soft party a little bit later too, and I can wear it.
B&Q certified?
Exactly.
All right, so no GSX line in the neck protector. It's just Pro and Elite. Really nice, flexible product, like you said. Has the thermal core on the back of the Elite. It's got the Pour-On XRD call out. So there's Pour-On in there to, again, absorb some of that impact, especially right in the neck area. Thermal
core here, no Pour-On featured in this one.
All right. There it is. There's your new Bauer protective line for 2021.
I mean, it's important. We quickly talk about the, jocks.
Okay. Yeah, you brought the jocks out.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Okay, really quick.
It's been a rough segment for me.
Bauer Elite Jock replacing the Vapor. Bauer Standard Single Cup. For the price point, it's offered quite a lot of protection and always been a good go-to for us. We're still getting all the protection level that you do need to up into a point, just a single cup. However, price point deciding on this one has always been very, very good value. However, if you're looking for the next step up, the Bauer Pro Jock, this replaces the Supreme Jock that has done very well for us again. They've redone their cup design, so it is a true single cup. However, you do get a full hard plate, a pour-on and Curvex composite that's put up in front.
So that's pretty much like a double. It's like a second layer. You
Pretty
can
much
call
is
that
a double
second
cup. Yeah. So
I mean,
it's more of a
especially
deflector plate, almost, if you will. Still follows in that same style of fit. Good comfort, great protection, great option.
And listen, anytime you can have pour-on down there for an extra layer of protection, I'm taking it. Deflector plate, I like that. You want to deflect.
So,
adjustability too. We talked about that, how we open it up. There's a lot of adjustability, so you'll be able to get it to fit properly, fit inside your pants properly.
correct.
Okay, now are we done?
Yes.
That's the new Bauer 2021 protective line. Thanks, Cam, for walking us through it. As painful as it was at times, my apologies. We don't always have our A game. Sometimes we let in a few stinkers. I mean, I work with this guy on a weekly basis, so we understand
Only
stinkers.
only A+ around here. So the good news is last year's Supreme models are on sale. Check them out at thehockeyshop.com or give me a call here at 604-589-8299. And Wildy, what's a 1-800 number? 1-800-567-7790. Can't wait to steal your thunder. This is fun.
Wow.
Thanks, Hutch.
I'm not even necessary anymore. Just going to turn it over to you. This is why we have starters and backups at all levels of hockey. Sometimes the other guy needs to carry it. I apologize. I'm off my game. I got the hook. Good job, Ken. Get a feature in this. Don't let it go to your head.